Satan is the prince of the air. I'm just glad you and your family is all right. If y'all don't know,
Welcome to ReligionWinked TV, where my spiritual ears stay.
Child, if y'all don't know, Tasha K was in some kind of a shaky landing for the Delta flight at the Atlanta airport where there was allegedly a blown tire. And I've been telling y'all, according to Ephesians 2:2, that Satan is the prince of the air and the children of disobedience. Now, Tasha, you know you just spent about 2 to 3 weeks in the news, right? If for those of you who don't know, fighting a case against Cardi B in federal court, I do believe down in Atlanta, Georgia somewhere. I don't know where. But anyway, she ended up losing a case, was mandated to pay out upwards of $4 million. Tasha put in an appeal, but after the case ended, she basically went on to say, you all, that I am so tired right now. I'm about to take a vacation. There's no every Friday. This was one day last week. She had about 13,000 people in her chat with this FTN Bay interview, and I believe she announced she's going on vacation, and I believe this is the flight she was taken back into Atlanta after being on vacation. Delta flight landing in Atlanta on Sunday has a blown tire and skids to a halt after a rough landing. Now, y'all know they clowning Tasha K already for whatever reasons. It's not funny. She was in this audio, in this video, saying everybody is okay. And if that's her children as well as everybody on the plane, her family, thank God for that, right? I don't know if she would leave her children alone after just interviewing a young lady by the name of FTN Bay, who allegedly has accusations out against a young man named Judy L concerning her young child. And that interview was so creepy and crazy. I just wish and hope and pray that Tasha K children were with her on that plane, suffering a shaky blown tire on a plane. Well, it must have been already landed and about to land, and when it went to land, presumably, allegedly, the tire, when it went down, probably was blown or was flat, or when it hit the ground, went, flat or blown itself out. Sometimes landing the wrong way or certain pressures causes freak accidents like this to happen. Absolutely. And instead of her children being at risk to have things happen to them at home while her and her husband is out enjoying the good life. So it's scary for everybody, but I pray that her and her family is safe. Well wishes to Tasha, get better. They always say believe the woman, right? But when it comes to Tasha K, according to Sharell's world, we'll hear a little bit of her commentary in a minute, feels that anytime Tasha K says anything from now on, according to this defamation lawsuit she just recently lost in court against Cardi B, is always going to come back to haunt her. No matter what she says, what controversy, what freak accidents, what, life-threatening situations, possibly, they're always going to say Tasha K is a liar, allegedly, and the majority, some people aren't going to believe her. Tasha has loyal supporters. I've seen the footage. I have audio clip of her on the plane, and it looks kind of suspect because according to Official King Payne, because Sharell's world and Official King Payne, and Official King Payne, shout out to you. I love barbers. I love your skill. Great talent over there. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. I did subscribe to you. Shout out to you. My son is a barber, and I remember going to his graduation ceremony and have pictures and him with his degree, and he's a pretty good barber, and that's just the connection spiritually I like to make with people when I come online. Not to mention you're funny. That whole Judy L conversation you had this morning, I believe it's the 8th year of February 2022 was funny as hell. You are very entertaining. I do like you. But I only noticed these two people, content creators, really mention it. Now, I guess FreddyO posted it over on IG according to Sharell's World. So we're just going to go ahead and listen to a bunch of audio right now, read a little bit of what actually happened, and then you guys can comment down below and let me know, was Tasha reaching? Was she scared? Was she making this up? Do you believe her? I mean, people are going to form their own opinions and narratives about whatever, but I'm going to present to you some of what facts I have. And again, you can't always believe people just because they present some evidence to you. It's not always the truth, right? Especially when it comes with the devil, because fear, which is evidence, is false evidence appearing real, right? So let's listen. Now y'all bear with me because things are running a little slow on the low.
Oh no! Yes, sir. They're working on the plane, y'all. Yes.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh, she's not lying. I am on. Let me get the news. I am on 7 Israel National News. Go ahead, Israel. And baby, you better believe Tasha K right here.
It's over there. Look at that, y'all.
Listen to her voice.
Let me try to get y'all some good video.
And we got it, Tasha.
Wow.
Thank you. This is an exclusive.
Wow.
Exclusive.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Tasha K, go sign up to her channel.
Flight 1277 from Dallas to Atlanta. Look how close we were to the buildings. So, yeah, we good. They working on the plane right now. Okay.
See that? Now let's read a little bit here. I might have to get some readers. But basically, a Delta Airlines flight had a rough landing at Atlanta Airport on Sunday after one of its tires blew. The blown... Now, Sharell's World. We are going to listen to in a moment. And for any other naysayers and doubters and unbelievers.
Cause I'm gonna keep it G real. I don't fuck with you cause you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangsta I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
Out there, right? This is real. It happened, okay? There's news coverage, there's footage. She's at the airport giving you guys an exclusive. Let's listen to what Sharell's World. Well, let me let you listen to the first audio that I picked up on this, okay? And shout out to Sharell's World, FreddyO over on IG via ReligionWinked TV. I'm going to put all the links down below in this video and you guys go over and support them, okay?
Guys. We had a bad landing. Yes, everybody safe. Okay. Oh, hers coming out my chest. So we were landing in the plane. Yeah. Not an emergency exit. Like when I tell you I'm shaking, but everybody's okay. Everybody's good. Oh my God.
she can't give you coverage, but then she goes outside and give you guys coverage. I mean, people are so quick to jump the gun and get the exclusive. They don't sit, they don't wait, they don't see if it's more to the story. Even if it's true and they don't like Tasha K, they're gonna somehow allegedly make it seem like it's a lie, right? Or she's up to no good. So I'm only here to give you the facts. Now, here is what some of Sharell's world had to say.
I knew this was going to happen. I said if she lost this case, every time she said so, she'd have, every time she said something,
that's her audio.
Every time she said something, a group of people were going to accuse her of lying.
Okay, so you guys heard that. And again, people are going to have their own opinion when it comes to Tasha K, the alleged GOAT of this blogging, YouTube, controversial world of gossip, telling stories about celebrities, people, the human race.
Shine your light, oh so bright, 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 bright.
Now, Tasha K, why did you go over there and call that man, whoever Mr. Dennis McKinley is, according to Sharell's world?
Right. Let me post this. This is what he said. I don't know if it's rude or what, but she did say, accuse the man of having sex with animals. He says, man, I'm pissed she didn't fly out of her MFC. That's what he said. And off the MF through the window. What? There is no love lost between those two. Okay?
World. A bestiality, a lover of animals. He sleep with animals, Tasha K. I've known you to say some crazy things. Oh yes, girl.
We ran the fucking internet. And we did that shit. Congratulations, Wino. Congratulations, Wino.
Oh yes, girl. And do some crazy things on these YouTube streets. Like when you told lead attorney he got them thick hits. And you coming for a nigga head. Child, he had me cracking up every time he say that, Tasha K. But baby, I know you do some crazy stuff. Like when you sent those people off over on IG to tear down that white woman named Jenna, who was just simply sitting over there drinking wine and having a good old damn time talking about hot topics. And you thought she was biting off of your concept. And you sent your winos over there, and as drunk as they were, allegedly, and I'm only joking here, the wine bibbers went on to sabotage that lady and scare the shit out of her. And I said, well, why Tasha do that? Tasha, whatever happened to words with wine? The lady with the peacock hair and the glasses like you, and I put the side-by-side picture of you two together, and I said, well, did Tasha K get the concept from this woman? Because she haven't posted since you been on YouTube with your Unwind with Tasha K, allegedly. So, baby, when I tell you the Star Marie, Tasha K, the Lovely T, Scandal, Cardi B, that brought a lot of tea out the woodworks back in 2018, October, I do believe. September leading up into October. So anyway, y'all, I've been around Tasha K a pretty long time. I actually like her skits where she can smell pregnancy and the little girl go get me some BCP powder in my Pepsi. She's sitting there in costume and character, and sometimes when you lose the essence of who you really are, trying to morph and develop and grow into who you think God called you to be and your flesh wants you to be. And I'm not making any reference to anybody I'm talking about here, but sometimes it just throws you into another atmosphere. And you don't care how you get there. Just as long as I get there, as fast as I can, you can get there by aeroplane. you can get there, you know what I'm saying? And Tasha K was trying to get home by this airplane, and unfortunately it suffered some kind of interference with the landing. Ephesians 2:2 says that the prince of the air is the wicked one. Alright? So the blown tire caused the plane to roll across the grass after it landed on that Sunday afternoon. So basically it's saying, we went to land, the tire was blown, it was slid across the grass, because I'm sure you need all tires to land a plane. One tire at a place, one tire with less air than the other. It's going to make it shake a little bit, okay? Absolutely. So far I'm believing the story. What about you guys? WSBTV reported that a Delta spokesperson said, and this might have been Tasha K, y'all. They might have thought Tasha K, the way she gonna get this interview, or you just watched it and I'm gonna read out there all up in the tire, all up in the cockpit, all up and underneath the plane. She should have been checking to see if somebody was following her and stalking her, or if somebody that work on that plane or on their air flight ain't have it in for her and her dang on family. Don't take nothing for granted, Tasha K, when you're out there traveling. Alright? And just like I told you with FTN Bay and any other demon that sit across from you, from now on, you better put a bulletproof vest, some shields, some Uber glass, driver plexiglass, and everything else you could think of to keep that demon on the other side. Some holy water, the crucifixion. Baby, you might even need Lucifer himself to resurrect and put that back in the pit where his ass should be. Now, I hear you over there say Tasha is God, is Jesus, and it's you. I be like, no, she off. I be telling my followers over here, it's God, it's the Messiah, Yeshua, it's Holy Spirit, it's me, and then it may be Tasha K in the church. I don't know. I be over here like, Tasha, you gotta run. And when I saw you say, and I'm not gonna dig for that clip, you tell the truth to shame the devil, Tasha. Young Pharaoh, horned out, perverted, sitting online, allegedly saying he's smoking weed, but why don't he smoke it like anybody else? The young kids rolling blunt. He's sitting over there, something at the bottom of that pipe, allegedly, they saying, y'all, and he allegedly doing drugs online. How is this your spiritual leader, young lady? And being that he's your spiritual leader and you're connected to him and he's going through, is it possible you could be going through as well? You got to be careful who you sow your seeds into and who you connect yourself spiritually with. And that's all I'm going to say about that situation right there. Because I was kind of offended. I said, oh, how dare she? I knew back then, and especially when he got on your show and you interviewed your spiritual connection and he told you he was abducted by aliens, and this ain't no allegedly. He said they tickled that 33rd
and it was some beings
vertebrae up in his neck,
vertebrae.
but we all know you count from C1
and
to
the
7,
being asked me for my permission. I gave him my permission.
12,
And then it kept touching, it kept going like this with my spine, and I kept feeling my pain increase. And I remember I was just grit my teeth like, and it was. I
believe allegedly they was tickling his fancy upon causing him to sit on Tasha K damn interview talking about he was abducted by aliens and they was putting the pressure. I said, what the hell is going on? But that's your spiritual advisor, honey. I had to run for the hills from where my help come from, because I ain't never seen nothing like that. Full circle. Your spiritual leader telling you that he practices the old anal, allegedly, stimulation of a higher power. But he has to get abducted by aliens. Why don't he just come out and say he like a little bit of the background there, yonder. Alright, so you gotta be careful who you link yourself with spiritually, y'all. Stop it. So anyway, basically, the spokesperson, allegedly Tasha K, said that the flight 1277 from Dallas, you think maybe she could have went. Dallas is a good place to go on vacation. You think it came from somewhere else, ported into Dallas, left Dallas. It doesn't matter where she was. Allegedly, she was on this plane and landed in Atlanta, and spokeswoman person allegedly here, Tasha K, Unwinewithtashak K, said that the flight 1277 from Dallas experienced a flat tire, and the plane came to rest on the taxiway, okay, where the taxis usually congregate and park, right, and rest, at approximately 3:40 p.m. Sunday. Alright, so y'all can go on and read the rest of that article for yourself. I will go ahead and now let me show you guys. I gotta show you. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to go ahead and show you guys some pictures here. Or actually, let me see if I'm just gonna read the text, cause there was some people over on IG in FreddyO's comments. Alright, so first of all, I'm gonna insert this here. I'm gonna take pictures of it and insert it here. So when Sharell's World was giving her commentary about Tasha K, basically somebody jumped down in her comments and said, no, it's true, Delta Airlines is reporting on it. I basically live in Atlanta, and this chick's name is Ebony Queen, and she says Sharell, and she's got an asterisk off. I reside in Atlanta. There are reports of a Delta airline rough landing. It's true. The news outlets here in Atlanta are reporting this. So everybody's quick to jump the gun and not really wait or give the benefit of the doubt if they don't like somebody or got an issue with somebody. Always trying to make somebody look bad and off their game or whatever. So basically, over on FreddyO's Instagram, and I'm going to insert a little video that says here, not the video itself, we already heard the audio. A startled Tasha K reports crash landing in Atlanta. And she was startled. When you guys actually see the actual footage, she was startled. Her hand was shaking, she said. And it's believable. I mean, people are thinking that she's basically just coming out, just going on with the whole, I got issues going on in the public, so I'm going to make scandals and I'm going to lie and I'm going to keep stuff surrounding me and going on, when really demonic energy and evil is around all of us. We just get it confused and mislabel it. Alright, so basically, over on FreddyO's post, there's a work win celebrate, right? Sharell is calling this man Dennis McKinley. I do not know if it's Dennis Byron and she's mistakenly saying McKinley, or if there's a Dennis McKinley as well as Dennis Byron who have issues with Tasha K. I've heard Dennis Byron from Hip Hop News Inquirer or whatever say some very horrible things. And Tasha K, if you would have listened to me, I tried to email you a couple years ago and tell you, listen, you and him was in court in Atlanta. You should have emailed me back, Chelsea. Because I don't know if you had the tea or not, but he was actually sued. And I'll try to insert a clip here. I had the actual Judge Judy film. audio, video. And I was like, ain't nobody listening to me. This man ain't never do anything to me, and he hasn't done anything to me now. I'm just giving commentary on him and Tasha K being in court and how he has it in for Tasha K. This is Dennis Byron. But then I'm realizing, according to Sharell, there's a Dennis McKinley who got it really in for Tasha K. And it's kind of sickening, creepy, and scary. And I don't even joke like this and hope he wasn't joking like this. So that leads me to believe he was dead ass serious when he said this. But if Tasha would have emailed me back, because she said for business, I would have let her know that Dennis Byron had been sued on Judge Judy in the public domain. For guess what, y'all? And by who? Well, the mother, I remember, was Miss Monroe, I believe. But Tahara Bellot, Bellot, is public record. And I'll insert something here to verify it. But I have DB 2.1. And I'm going to go ahead and show you this article I found a couple of years ago via video. But when I went to go do my research and pull up the video, obviously I can't find it. And when I emailed Tasha K to give her this tea, it could be OT, but to me it was new. She didn't respond. So anyway, here you go, Tasha K. I'm gonna throw you a little bone, okay? Nah, I'm only joking, girl. This guy right here, whoever he is on this site, he did a review about the Judge Judy case where this guy, Dennis Byron, who was out here covering the Tasha K Cardi B trial, was sued in court for some money. Check this out, y'all. So basically, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this here for you to read on your own, and let me know what you think down below. Thank you. At the audio when Judge Judy was actually cross-examining him in court. I tell you, she had him humbled. And it was right around the time I found this clip when him and Tasha K was in court for that alleged stalking and pulling a gun out on somebody. And y'all remember, ironically, I did a video on that, but when I got the evidence of him being on Judge Judy, I recorded it from my television, and I've since looked for it and can't find it, but did find an article on IBMD or IMBD, that video site, that site where you can review shows, and this man reviewed Judge Judy and actually put the story of Dennis Byron. He was off a little bit with his numbers, but it was around $1,500. He got sued in court for allegedly non-payment of rent. And we've all been through some things. But again, there's an old saying, when you shouldn't throw dirt when you out here dirty. Those who live in a glass house, please don't throw stone. We've all been through things. We've all been sued before, probably in court, housing, whatever. I'm just saying. But he's out here going so hard in Tasha K, but I have not heard him address his issues. So I guess that's what we're here for, just to be an equalizer and bring everybody to the playing field with the same opportunity, right, to be heard. Now, back to this Dennis, allegedly someone under work when celebrate. One word, IG, commented under FreddyO's post with Tasha K's heading saying, startled Tasha K reports crash landing Atlanta. Someone said prayers for Tasha K. Shout out to FreddyO Art. That's FreddyO saying shout out to Tasha K. Shout out to FreddyO, right? And I'll insert these clips here. Then the second one, work when celebrate, says, man, I'm pissed. She didn't fly out her MFNC and all that MFN through the window. That's work when celebrate, Tasha K. I don't know who this person is, but They obviously know who you are and don't care anything about you. So DJ Absolute says, LOL, everyone can what on a plane? Something on a plane just chilling. Oh, everyone else on the plane just chilling. And Sharell was trying to make that point in her video. Everyone else in the video in the video Tasha made simply just chattering. And it did seem awfully loud, like something could have happened. But most people, when they land, they ready to get off the plane. They reaching for their luggage. There's chatter. There's extra noise going on, stuff of that nature. But people didn't seem as alarmed and as shaken as Tasha K. Her point she was trying to make. And the official King Payne was like, basically, Tasha wasn't nobody scared. Tasha was, acting, and I'm paraphrasing here. Everybody was chill, you know what I'm saying? She was the only one looking alarmed. And this is you're gonna hear Tasha in the video once you see it. Basically, Tasha is looking off to the side, talking to somebody else, like, wasn't it a crash? Paraphrasing here. Didn't it really happen? Wasn't it a crash? Wasn't it a landing? Da-da-da-da-da. And it happened, y'all. Regardless of how you look at it, it happened. Alright? So then we have K something. Whatever. Oh my God. Something about whatever something the money. And I'm telling y'all, people got, gonna have jokes for days. And again, their own opinion. But you guys let me know what you think down below about Tasha K, this whole accident. Many commentators commented on her court case with Cardi B. But I've only seen Sharell's World, thank you. And Official King Payne, thank you for getting the awareness out there and letting your audience know that this is real, this did happen, and that Tasha K and whoever she was present with on that plane and other people coming in from Dallas on this past Sunday around 3:40 p.m. in Atlanta, Delta Airlines blew a tire. They had a shaky landing, and Tasha K turned that damn camera on, honey. And this is what the alleged spokesperson for Delta, Miss Tasha K, had to say about Flight 1277.
Let me try to get y'all some good videos.
Honey, she all up in the cockpit. She all up under the plane. She's all outside. She got her cameras rolling. Y'all let me know what you think about this entire situation. Could have been very scary situation with the plane landing or ending up where the taxis usually park and are at. Instead of on the runway. I mean, we're talking about an oversized piece of steel here that don't know anybody name on that plane. And I'm here to tell you, the Prince of the Air do. People that don't like you do. Start paying attention to things around you. And especially when you going on public now, nobody can actually make a plane blow its tire. I think just misplaced landing, freak accident, but it's something to pay attention to when you have this much attention on you in the public eye, reporting on celebrities, going up against celebrities, making news as you go, breaking news, allegedly lying about news. There's going to be eyes on you. So just be careful, Tasha K. Thank you to those who watch this video. If you're new here, like this kind of content, please subscribe, thumbs up this video, share this video, comment on this video, and let me know what else you want me to talk about. I hate gossip, y'all. And anybody that know me know my spiritual ears stay. And spirituality and gossip just somehow don't go hand in hand, do it, Christians? Or does it? Alright, y'all. Have a good day. Shalom. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your day.